Hi guys, figured I'd give a quick video update here. The research is still continuing, of course. I just have to stock up on parts for a bit and do some Christmas shopping for the family. The cap dump circuit is almost mastered. So for those who don't know what's going on, we have our transmitter coil that wirelessly transmits power, and now we have one receiver coil modified for high current, and we have a full bridge rectifier coming off our insulated aluminum plate, that, which is right down here, that then charges up this capacitor bank, 200 volt big DC capacitor bank. They did keep blowing, but a few people recommended to put a few in series and it should overcome the problem. So these big electrolytics, if you're using them for cap dumping, you don't really want to use them for, basically you want to overshoot by 4 times what you're doing. So I'm charging this thing up to 50 volts, between 50 to 80 volts, then dumping it. This thing is set now, it can handle 250 volts max charge. I'm only charging this to like 60 to 80, and then it goes through a reduction board here. So and then that goes through a timing circuit. So this is basically just, we're supercharging this cap bank and we're dumping it through a timed relay into this bulb. And as you see, here's our input to the transmitter. That's the input. Here's our output with the cap dump. As you see, we get over unity spikes of power from the cap dump. So I could also increase my current above 2 amps. I believe that's flickering to about 30. So the key is that cap dump, because our high frequency rapidly recharges these caps, and this is the very dangerous part of the circuit. If I were to touch that with a piece of metal or myself, it would be very painful and make a loud explosion. So yeah, this output will then be used to pulse recharge supercapacitors or batteries that then power up a 120 volt inverter to give you power, which is down here. I just threw it down here for convenience, because I'm always modifying this circuit, trying to make it more efficient, more powerful. So that's that. Been very busy, work's been crazy, picking up around the holidays, mastering the circuitry, and you can see how much power that cap dump is just dumping into that little bulb. And I do have a diode here, because when we recharge batteries, our supercaps, it'll actually re-energize the system, so you want to have that diode so the power only flows out into what you're recharging. And yeah, those are our pulses. I've seen it go to 40 watts at times with the pulses. So 40 watt at most cap dump pulses, and at most we have an input of 26, 27 watts. And I could get that tuned a little bit more, where I can have like almost triple the output in cap dump pulses. And I also made this type of glow tube device. I figured I'd demonstrate. It is a UV tube coated in glow, the world's brightest glow powder. The idea was, now can a solar panel be wrapped around this? And as you see, just putting this in the field of the transmitter will cause it to keep getting brighter and brighter to the point where it reaches a equilibrium. And that's just how much light output we have. So the fact we coated a UV fluorescent glow tube in green glow powder causes it to be stimulated and emit a massive amount of light. Possibly more light energy than required to run the transmitter. If I put this on low power mode, the transmitter, this would still be very bright. And now I'll take this tube and remove it away. You can see it glows still very brightly, and it will continue to glow for a time. Longest I've had this glow at night is like 6 or 7 hours. So I figured I'd demonstrate my glow tube. Pretty interesting. Little proof of concept device. And I will shut off the transmitter. Everything is off now, and that cap dump circuit will eventually lose charge and die. And it's dead. Because our transmitter is off. So yeah, that's that. And take care, everybody. I hope you all are well. The videos will keep continuing. I'm just further refining the system. I'm going to make a big cap dump, which seems to be the way to go. Maybe I'll combine multiple large cap dumps. And thank you, everybody. I thank you for the support. I wish you all happy holidays. And the Patreon is in the link in the description. And the work just keeps getting cooler. So, happy holidays, everybody.